What is going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Obviously, I'm sitting here on the tailgate of the mobile hunting setup that we built for free in the last video in this series. So if y'all haven't seen that video yet, consider going back into the channel and watching that. Y'all, we also still haven't named this thing, so drop some suggestions down in the comments below and we'll get it soldered onto the front side of this bed. But for today, we are back out here on the property and we're gonna get our first solo camping trip done in this setup. We're also gonna do a catch, clean, cook on some small game. I'm gonna give y'all my top 3 essentials for small game hunting, and I'm gonna give y'all some tips and tricks along the way. So if that sounds like something that interests y'all, consider sticking around, hitting that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. But y'all come on, here we go, get it. First task for today is going to be getting some firewood put together so we can get it drying. So by the time that we're done hunting, we got some squirrels, we can come back here and just get straight into cooking. Cool. Yo, I am not a fire starting aficionado. God gave us fire starters and lighters for a reason, and I'm gonna use them. Judge me if you like. All right, y'all, so as I said, I am no fire starting aficionado, but I've got the setup for cooking this afternoon. I'm gonna put a skillet over top of the bricks, running the length of the little stove that we've got here. And I've just got this cinder block on top to block the wind. I am using dead and degrading wood because it's been raining a whole bunch and this stuff dries out a whole lot faster, and it's really sunny right now. So I'm going to try to let this stuff dry out as much as it can before tonight because everything else is just absolutely soaked. So I'm going to wait for this to burn a ring into the grass around here so I don't end up setting this entire field on fire. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to rip some shots with the 22 just to get dialed in before we head out into the woods. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. All right, y'all, I apologize for the wind, but there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it.
Well, damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather.
All right, y'all, so in getting set up to shoot down range at the steel target, it brings me to my first essential for small game hunting. Outside of, somewhere to hunt and squirrels or rabbits or some type of small game to hunt, you need something to harvest them with. And my recommendation is to go out and pick up one of these old single shot 22 rifles, or to go out and pick up a 410 break barrel shotgun. Now, the reasons that I have chose these can go on for hours, but I'm gonna try to limit them to a couple. First, they're very easy to get a hold of and they're very inexpensive. This is probably about $75 to $100. Same with the 410 break barrel. Also, ammunition is very inexpensive. You can probably pick up 100 rounds of 22 for $25. My next point with both of these guns is they are very easy to maintain. The firing pin is inside of this bolt, and then the trigger is just a lever, and to pull off the entire barrel and disassemble the gun, there is only one screw. It's a flathead screw on the back side of the stock. In general, the same thing stands for the 410. Now, my next and final point is that these guns are going to last forever. They're going to last you a lifetime. This gun is probably around 100 years old. I found it at my great-grandfather's house when we went to go move off of the property, and it shoots as true as the day that it was made. So if y'all are looking to get into small game hunting, if you're looking to get into hunting in general, small game hunting is a great place to start because it's going to get you out into the woods. Now, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and run some rounds through this thing and try to get some of it on footage. It's not as easy as I anticipated it being, so y'all hang in and I'll try to get some footage of this. Y'all, these things are also very easy to operate. Bullet, slip it on. It's that simple. if y'all could hear it hit that plate, but certainly did. So, y'all, we're dialed in. Let's run it. All right, y'all, so I'm setting out right now to go see if I can find some squirrels, which brings me to my second essential for small game hunting, a matchbook. Now, you might be saying, why do I need matchbooks? Like, that doesn't make any sense. This is small game hunting. We're not lighting fires, right? Well, 22 ammo is notorious for losing itself anywhere that it possibly can. But if you get a matchbook, you can probably fit somewhere around 18 to 22 bullets inside one of these small little matchbooks. And if you get one of the cigar packets, you can get almost 30. So I like to keep one of these, throw it in my breast pocket, and then run around in the woods. Whenever I need to grab another one, just reach in, throw it in the gun, and keep on rolling. So that's essential number 2. Alright, y'all, so with the wind blowing the way that it is, there's nothing moving right now. The sun's about to sink behind the hill over here, and I know the temperature's going to start dropping and it's going to get real dark. So I want to get back to the truck and get that fire going. So I'm going to start working my way back and hunt my way back. Hopefully we can make something happen. If not, we'll just have to get after it in the morning. There's always a part of me that just wants to do this at the end no matter what. I don't even know if it does anything or if it changes anything, but maybe it's just like a primitive thing inside of me where I just want to put it over top of the fire. But like, yeah, every single time, just throw it over the fire for a little bit. No! It's fine.
Special Officer Doofy.
Oh, hi, Doofy.
Dang it! Alright, we're gonna see how well this came out. Nice blue rare. That is fantastic. That bite was entirely too big. That was a tough one, truly. All right, well, I think that I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna sit by the fire and heat up and then jump in bed. So y'all, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, good morning, y'all. Woke up to the noise of some squirrels rustling around outside of the window and grabbed the gun and got a shot off before I could even get the camera ready. It's about 7:30 right now, so I'm gonna walk over there and go grab it, get this fire started, and get some food working for lunch. So y'all come on, let's go get it. Y'all, it's so cold that the bubble for leveling on my camera stand is frozen. So I hit him. There he is. A little bit further back than what I wanted, but we'll count it. That's one gray squirrel down. All right, y'all, so the first gray squirrel's down. It was a quarter wave shot, hit it a little bit back, but it came out through the lungs. So I'm gonna go ahead and skin this. I don't quite trust YouTube yet to not take this video down for having something up like this. So I'm gonna get this skinned and get to cooking. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show you all the cooking setup for right now. I got the skillet side up on that Ozark Trails, whatever that thing is, and then I've got my pot on top of that boiling some water right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some potatoes, onions, carrots. Oh, Lord, my bad. And then get the quarters off the squirrels, throw that in the pot, and then get out in the woods and start trying to get some more down. As the vegetables are softening up, be able to add more squirrel into it. But I wanted to show you all the biggest cheat code for camping or cooking while you're camping. Go out and get some beefy onion Lipton mix. It's everything that you need for any type of soup. My grandma showed me that, and it is just so easy. Just throw it in, mix it up, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much the plan for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get that rolling, and I guess I'll catch up with y'all when we get back in the woods. And finally, the Krabby Patty secret formula. It's got all the good stuff in it. Oh, smoke straight in my face. Dump it straight on in there. There we go. All right, y'all. So because of the way that I shot it, this is basically what you get out of it. The two hindquarters. I hit it here moving forward, so it sort of obliterated that front shoulder, and I didn't want to eat all the bones, so I was gonna have to be picking out of it. So I take it, I put it in water, let it boil down, and typically they come out and they'll be pretty soft. So y'all, you might be saying, oh, well, what about the hair that's on it? Typically what I do is I'll actually take the meat and put it over top of the fire to try to get some of the hair burnt off. But really, the way that I think about it is that I would rather find a hair in my food out here than a hair in my food at Wendy's. So for my small game hunting essential number 3, I was going to go Mr. Miyagi on y'all and just say that it was patience, but as you're about to find out, sometimes you just need plain dumb luck, and you'll find a squirrel that just has a death wish and they'll run right out in front of your gun. Right next to us. On the cabin. I could shoot him, he's just sitting on the cabin. No, I can't. Can't do anything about that. So I've come up with a good idea. I'm gonna shoot him. Aiming upwards. Yeah, this is gonna work. You're welcome for this angle, by the way. See what I'm saying? Gone. Clean headshot. It's a big old squirrel too. Alright y'all, so earlier I was talking about the accuracy of these guns. I mean, that doesn't get any better than that. That's as good as it's gonna get. So y'all, the fillet on that one came out to be much larger. This is typically what you end up with, about the size of your hand. The stew is ready. It's lunchtime. I am starving. We're gonna get into it. All right, y'all. Got a little piece of the squirrel here. That was the portion of the lower back. A lot of bone. This is very good. I would eat this every day of the week. And look at this. Look at this view. It doesn't get much better than this, y'all. Alright, y'all. So in sitting down to eat some stew, I decided that now would be a great time to do the devotional for this video. And it specifically talks and looks into people who don't want to hear the word and people that don't want to listen to the word. So if you're considering leaving right now, I would say this is probably a bad time. A long time ago, I had somebody tell me when the devil speaks to you, he doesn't yell at you, he just whispers, right? He's not going to come up to you and be like, ah! He's just going to say, hey, did God really say that? Hey, does the Bible really say that? Hey, are you really being led to pursue God? And it's questions like that that lead to people not coming to faith. Now, I decided specifically for this video that I wanted to pick out a controversial topic and talk about it. We live in a wicked time and it's full of sin, and this world is full of sin more than any other time in history. Right? And so people just want to go out and see you that you are a believer, or that you're questioning if religion is real, and they want to place a piece of doubt in your mind, and they want to say things like, what about evolution, right? A little hot topic there. The Bible says that God created earth and humans in 6 days, and then on the 7th day he rested. What about evolution? Right? Well, part of the reason that I love hunting and fishing and camping is because it reminds me how infinite the God that I praise is. Right? When I lay on the ground and look up at the stars, I praise the God that painted the heavens and the earths and hung the stars in the sky. So when I lay down and I'm looking at stars at night, those stars might not even be there anymore. That's how infinite God is, right? So who am I to say that 7 days in the Bible is the 168 hours that we allotted to a week, right? And I'm not saying that I have all the answers. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is right. All I'm saying is, why can't I question that as well? Right? So when people place a piece of question in your mind and you're like, I don't know where I should be going, let me remind you that Noah was 100 years old when God told him that he was going to build a 450-foot long boat. Do you really think that Noah was like, yeah, that's the plan, that sounds great? No, he was probably more like, I've never built a boat before.
God commanded me to build an ark. It's going to rain.
You know, so when you have doubt in your mind, or you don't know where to start, or you're sort of teetering on the edge of asking the question of, is God real? Do I believe? Do I want to be a follower of God? Just remember that you know, everybody's got questions. There's always going to be doubt inside of your mind, right? But the only way to get there and to see if it is to take that first step, to believe, to step out on a limb and let God, right? that is all that I have for today. That's my talk on evolution, y'all. So I'm gonna get back to enjoying some stew. I hope that y'all will be blessed. If you have any questions, if you're sitting there fumbling, going back and forth with faith, and you think that you might want to believe, but you don't know where to start, my email is jack.appalachianfarmhand@gmail.com. It is in the bio of this YouTube channel. So if you want to talk, I will talk with you until I'm blue in the face. But if you haven't, potentially go get a Bible, start asking questions, start looking for God, ask him to come into your life, and I promise you that your life will change for the better. All right, y'all, so I'm thinking this is gonna be a pretty short one. I just want to get back out here on the property and get the first night in the mobile hunting build thrown in here. Y'all, I ended up whittling a cedar post to hold up the lid, and then I've got a ratchet strap over here to keep the wind from flipping the lid open. Ended up with 2 squirrels on the day, got them in the pot. The stew was amazing. Y'all feel free to try out that recipe if you'd like. I promise you it is a good one. I didn't want to get back out in the woods and shoot more squirrels because I didn't want to waste them, because I knew that 2 was probably going to get the job done. So didn't get back out there, but I did get this whittled down, and I got the whole setup figured out and cleaned up everything, and it's pretty much going to be it for me here. So I'm going to start heading off the property before my wife decides she wants to kill me. But y'all, if this is your first time here, I appreciate you making it all the way to the end of the video. If you want to, go back in the channel and check out some of the other videos. If you like what you're seeing, consider sticking around and hitting that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the video, and turn on that bell notification if you want to see every time that I post. For those of you who are not new to the channel, thank you for showing up time and time again. 615 subscribers as of today. Again, I never thought that I would be in this situation. I just made this channel so that my brother, my father, and my friends could see what I was doing out here, because none of them live close to me. So it's huge to have people actually following the channel. But as I said before, that's going to be it for me here on the Appalachian Farmhand channel. I do hope that you will come back and join us again. But until then, I'll see y'all out in the woods.